Hi, my name is Patrice Watson, and I'd like to thank the Admissions Committee of the Occupational Therapy Program for inviting me to this interview. In response to question number 1, which asks, tell us what prompted you to choose occupational therapy. Was there a life experience involved in your decision? My motivation and drive to become an occupational therapist began in 1991 when my father, after battling many years of hypertension and diabetes, suffered from a stroke. This was very physically debilitating. It left him paralyzed on his left side. After witnessing not only the physical devastation, but the emotional and psychological impairments which often occur in stroke victims, I developed a desire and thirst to become educated on how the mechanisms of strokes damage bodily function and movement. By observing my father's rehabilitation and being trained by his occupational therapist to perform at-home therapeutic care, I was able to assist him in his activities of daily living. Working with my father gave me preparation and development for being able to assist my youngest son 8 years later with his congenital amputations that were caused by amniotic band syndrome and associated bilateral club feet. This is my son Valen, who was born with amniotic band syndrome. Of course, one of the loves of my life. Valen went through a lot of surgeries for his hands. He had syndactyl hands along with the club feet. And one of our concerns was whether he would be able to function normally, to be able to write in school, to be able to grab things, and many things that a lot of us take for granted with our hands. And through therapeutic care, and of course along with the surgery, but a lot of home care, we were able to help Valen do most things that everyone else can do. And one of the things that he loves to do is, of course, do what kids do, play video games, and he is excellent at that. Having a helping hand with my father's recuperation and thereafter providing therapeutic care to my son fueled my zeal to assist others holistically, to empower them and help in transforming their lives. Question 2 asks, share 2 things about yourself that make you stand out from other applicants and reflect your personality. The 2 things about me that stand out from other applicants and reflect my personality are my personal life experience and my compassion for the welfare of others. I've learned from various experiences that faith, family, and health are interdependent, and self-development is a lifelong journey to be shared, which is reflective of my personality through song, because I love to write and sing songs that are uplifting to others, through my smile when I'm helping others, and my attitude of gratitude in service to others. Question number 3 asks, tell us about a setback you have faced, and how did you deal with it? A major setback occurred in my life in 2007 when I was laid off from my job as a retail sales store manager due to store closure. Prior to that job, I worked in healthcare at the University of Michigan School of Nursing, but due to my son's congenital issues, I was forced to leave to become his primary full-time caregiver for 5 years. During that time in 2007, I was a mother of 2 children who received no support from their father, and I lost my home. Through the guidance of God and consistent prayer, I was able to fortify my previous healthcare education and experience by attending college for the very first time in my life in 2007. Due to my passion for helping others, God granted me the strength, the endurance, and peace of mind to stay focused in my pre-occupational therapy coursework for 6 years nonstop and achieve a degree in health policy. By putting God first and laying my burdens on Him, I was confident that He would pave the way. Question 4 asks, in 1 minute, tell us your life philosophy. My life philosophy encompasses 3 things: live, learn, and love. I practice daily on living my life to the best of my ability. I do this not only for my desire to be pleasing to my Heavenly Father, but also to set a great example for my children. This type of spiritual foundation keeps me striving to reach excellence and execute it in all of my life endeavors. To learn means to learn from my mistakes so that I may make better choices and share them with others. When we learn in this way, it makes us whole. It supports empowerment and transformation of lives, communities, and societies. And lastly, to love. Love God and the life He has given me as a gift to the world. Acquiring love and seeking Christ's likeness, then compassion for humanity can and will be achieved. Again, I would like to thank the Admissions Committee for inviting me to this interview. It has been my honor, pleasure, and privilege.